So coronaviruses, let's start from there, have been there for many years.
Okay.
It's a big family of viruses, okay?
Okay.
And we've been having human coronaviruses circulating, and I believe me and you and everybody else here has had a coronavirus infection of the humankind.
Okay.
And that they cause mild respiratory tract infection. They also cause 30% of our common colds. So in the last few years, newer coronaviruses have emerged that have been circulating in the animal kingdom, if I can call them that. So we call them zoonotic coronaviruses that have now somehow jumped species from animal to human.
Okay.
These coronaviruses are examples. We have SARS, that's severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus. And then we have MERS, that was first described in camels, that then jumped species to humans. Now we have this new one that has been discovered in the last 3-4 months.
Okay.
Again, very similar when you look at it under the microscope to the coronaviruses, but they're calling it a sister to SARS, the one I've mentioned, because they have very similar structures. They have, first of all, they're round in shape, as you're seeing, but what is striking about them, they have the spikes. And they use those spikes, and you have all those pictures, to attach themselves to human cells. These spikes give it a crown-like structure. And when they were naming these viruses, they name them by, most of the time, how they look like.
Okay.
So corona comes from the word crown in Latin.
Okay.
And that's why we are calling it a coronavirus, and looks very similar to other coronaviruses. Why COVID-19? It's simply CO standing for coronavirus, the CO and V.
Okay.
D is disease, and 19 when it was first described. You know, we were calling it the Wuhan virus. Yesterday I saw Trump calling it the Chinese virus.
Foreign virus.
Foreign and all. We want we don't want to associate the Chinese and all with this stigma. So you really have to be careful how we're calling it. And that's why WHO sat down and said we're calling it the COVID-19. And that's what we're facing now.
Okay,
so hopefully for Esther, you know, it's a bit clear.